Mitch, I believe that you are good, right down to your core. You constantly seek truth and strive to be a man of honour. You own your mistakes and apologise without reservation or spite. I love that you are sensitive and that when things get hard, you lean in. I believe this to be one of your greatest strengths. You are an impeccable, God-given blend of strength and gentleness. The Lord knew that I needed you. Your strength allows you to be stubborn and match me head on. But your gentle nature calms me, reminds me of what is really important, and in the heat of an argument, disarmingly asks, "Do you just want to love each other again?" I made a list of 3 non-negotiables, traits I would not compromise on in a life partner. Someone who loved Jesus, someone that would push me to seek, to search, question, and strive to love him more. This is you, unquestionably. Second thing, someone who is passionate. I honestly didn't mind what they might be passionate about, but I knew I needed someone who was excited by life. And my thinking was that if they were a passionate person, I would become one of their passions. My darling, anyone who has seen you with any kind of camera lens knows that you are passionate. And third, someone who is strong, steadfast in who they are, but with a willingness to grow and to learn. Mitch, you have continually demonstrated these attributes. Your love of learning is inspiring and something I believe will make you an amazing dad one day. Mitch, I want to continue travelling with you. I want to make traditions with you and build a home with you. I want to learn with you about all of life's mysteries. I want to take on the adventure of a family with you. And wherever we end up, as long as we are together, I know we'll make it work. You're my best friend. The one I want to do everything and nothing with. You're the one I want to talk to when I'm excited, and when I'm worried or sad or stressed, you are my safe place. Thank you for reminding me daily of how special I am and never taking what we have for granted. Thank you for seeing every part of me and choosing to love me.
Tiyana Renee Grant. Today I stand here before you with all my friends and family to declare to you that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And this is why. It's been almost 2 years since we stood on top of a mountain with Jordan shirtless, hiding behind a rock, that I asked you to marry me. And it's been almost 6 years that we stood on top of a different mountain, not too far away, and made our first memory event together. I asked you to join me on this adventure, and you so gracefully accepted. Between that moment and right now, growing a relationship with you has been the greatest adventure of my life. When I stop and think about the amazing moments that is our life together, I am honestly so moved and grateful. I wanted to find a beautiful quote from some insightful author that would describe you. But as I thought about it for a moment, I realised that while there are many insightful authors in the world, it's most likely none of them have met you, because you, my darling, are one of a kind. So I'll try my best to describe who you are and what you are. You are tough but tender. I love the strength that you possess. And I also love that behind your mighty war, there is a tenderness to you in which we live our lives. At least most of the time anyway. You are positive, as you are your father's daughter, but your positivity about the future is something that I treasure about you. You are authentic, and people are drawn to you because of it. The way that you chat to a stranger makes them feel like you've been best friends for years. Your ability to be authentically yourself with anyone is something I really love about you. You are passionate, or as your father would say, you go hard. Your passion for good food, adventure, and the people you care about was one of the first things that I remember being attracted to you about. Well, obviously, it was the second thing. The first thing was your beautiful face and your smoking body. You love God. Having someone I can share my faith with has always been something I'd hoped for in her future wife. I love that you have your own authentic relationship with God and that we both want God to be a major part of our life. You are fiercely loyal. I so admire you for how you have the backs of the people close in your life, and personally I will be forever grateful for loyalty to me during my time of depression. Your decisions to love me through that time speak so much about you, and I feel so lucky to have you as my wife today. You are family first, and I love that you make time to spend with your family, and especially your boy. I have loved seeing you integrate into my family over the years. I believe that you are fundamentally good. Today we are not just committing to marry each other as the people we are today, but we are committing to marry the people that we will become in the future. And your goodness makes me confident that whoever you turn out to be in 50 years' time, that I will love and feel loved by that person. I love that you chose me. Sometimes when I look at you, I can't believe that I get to spend my life with you. You are smart, thoughtful, nurturing, honest and beautiful inside and out.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
They kind of pretended for a while that, they were just mates, not really that interested in each other. And suddenly Mitch is joining the girls' trip through Cambodia. During this trip, they kept playing it off as a bit of a friendship. Oh yeah, whatever, I'm not interested, we're just mates. Until one night, we're at the hotel. Suddenly the walls of these two stubborn individuals started to come down. One of them lost what are the odds and had to go jump in the hotel pool at midnight. And the other one, a bit disinhibited, was like, well, I can't let them go by themselves. Like, that's so mean. So off they go, midnight swim in the pool at the hotel. They come back upstairs, in their little hotel robes, giggling away, flirting away. And we're all just hanging out. It's cool. So I look over and Tiyana's like, snuggling on up to Mitch and just kind of on his shoulder. And I looked at Mitch and Mitch looked at me and I said, Mitch, I approve. So come back to Australia and they're still kind of, exploring the friendship. It starts moving on into relationship territory. And then it's the first night that they're having their kind of proper date. And Tiyana and I decided to come up with a code word for how she was going to tell me if Mitch was a bad kisser. And the code word was tentacles. And Mitch, you are not tentacles, my friend.
She ain't got no money, clothes are kinda funny, her hair is kinda wild and free. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. She talks kinda lazy, people think she's crazy, and her life's a mystery. Oh, but love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. There's something about a hand holding mine, it's a feeling that's fine, and I just gotta say, yeah, she's really got a magical spell, and it's working so well that I can't get away, yeah. I'm a lucky fella, I just gotta tell her that I love her endlessly.
I would like to say a very special thank you firstly to our caramel latte on oat milk bridesmaids here. You certainly make us feel like a bunch of flat whites, that's for sure.
Someday, when I'm awfully low.
Tiyana has the effortless ability to make others around her rise to their potential, but furthermore allow that person to go and do the same for every other person that they interact with. It's a domino effect and it is so, so powerful. Because of her, I am a better daughter, sister, friend, and most importantly, in light of today, a better partner.
Our beloved Munchkin. If there is a prouder father in all of the history of the world, I can't imagine it. In Tiyana, God has given us such a gift. Her bright, effervescent, energetic, tenacious, excitable, fun, formidable, faithful, just, wise, welcoming, protecting, intimidating, generous, irrepressible spirit sweeps along all in her path like a cleansing flood of passion and vitality.
So on T's 21st birthday, she told me about Sir Mitchell Gates. And I thought to myself, this guy has no idea what he will have to go through. But I say this in the most authentic way possible. Mitchell Gates wasn't just good enough, he exceeded every definition of good that there is. And to be quite honest with you, sometimes I thought Mitch was too good for my girl.
You told me that love is about choosing that person. Not just once, but every day. It's waking up in the morning and actively choosing them to be with, because love should always have a little intention behind it. And if you love someone, you choose them despite their flaws and all their glory, and you make sure that they know it. So glad that you've chosen each other today, and I cannot wait to see you live out your journey together as a married couple. This is just the beginning of your happily ever after tea, and I'm sure it will be nothing short of extraordinary.